will be a very brief video on using chat, the chat feature that's available to you in the Google suite of things. So we're going to go to Gmail, the Gmail tab. It's going to open up our Gmail account for us. And over here on the left-hand side, you'll see this icon that gets us to our chat area. Now, chat's something that probably, unless we begin to really focus on using it, may not be something that you use a whole lot. It certainly is an elective kind of thing, but it potentially could be very helpful for us as a session to utilize chat. Chat is an in-house texting tool. And so basically, the people who are accessible here are the people, again, whom you invite. And typically we start with people who are in the organization. And so we can use direct messages, or we can use, let's just try this. Let's start a new chat and add some people to that chat. So let me see if I can pull up some of you current elders. There's Mary Jo. We'll add Mary Jo. And then let's add, who else should I add here? Let's add Charles Hall, since he's not around. There's Charles. I could also add Bob Steenberg. Now, I can start this chat, and it will basically send a notification to each of these folks. Here's the challenge with using chat. So the Google Suite of Tools is designed to be used in an organization where we all have our browser open, or we're actually utilizing the mobile apps. So Kelly and I use this in our work together on her website and some of the stuff that she does. We use some of what's called spaces, and we use the chat. And when we use the chat, it notifies me on my phone that Kelly is calling me. Now, it's not in my typical text thread. It's over in a specialized area. And I know that this is just where Kelly and I do business and do work. So the same thing would be true here. You'd be notified in your Gmail account. But if you use the Gmail app on your phone, it will also notify you there if you enable it to do so. Now, again, that can be a very helpful thing because we can have conversations amongst ourselves in a fairly secure fashion and manner within the organizational structure of our Google Workspace. And that's how you do it. That's where you access it. It's a very simple thing. You can do it with one person or multiples of people, or we can do it as a session as a whole. All of those things would be found here. Kathy and I use it occasionally. I find that she's the person I've used it with the most, and we've been sharing some, just office stuff. Especially that I work at home, and so near the end of the week I'm not in the office. It's typically when the PowerPoints and those kinds of visuals for the live stream and the worship service come available, and so we'll often have chats at the end of the week about those things. It's a very convenient, simple thing. We're both at our computer working in our Emmanuel TO environment, and I don't have to pick up my phone. It's just right here on the computer. So this is something, it's another feature, may or may not be helpful. Really would only be helpful if we kind of as a group decided, hey, let's just jump into this. Let's have some significant conversations. Let's use the chat feature in the Google Workspace to help us do that. All right.